Hello, Rani AK Mac and welcome. So, the biggest news of last week is the release of 3.0 to live servers. Now, at the time of hearing this, that it went live, I was quite shocked and worried that the patch just wasn't ready. However, playing it over the weekend, I found that it was very stable for the majority of it, getting around 20 to 30 average FPS, and having a really good time. There has been a few issues that I've personally experienced, like ships spawning with missing doors and seats, shops missing their inventory, and a couple of times the FPS was too low to play. Overall, though, I found it was a great experience, and I highly suggest checking it out for yourself if you haven't already. Remember to use my referral code if you are still to create an account. But over the course of the next few weeks, I shall be making videos looking at particular areas of 3.0, highlighting some of the cooler parts, plus helping you guys understand how systems and other areas of the game work, and hoping to get some multi-crew videos with patrons, subs and the org, providing it all runs smooth enough. Now, Chris Roberts made an appearance on the Spectrum talking about performance issues of 3.0. He mentions that the player numbers are not the reason for the impact on the client performance. During the testing phases of increasing the player count to 30, 40 and 50, there was not a proportional decrease in performance. He explains it's more based on what players are doing rather than how many are present. So, for example, blowing up a fully laden caterpillar of cargo over an outpost completely destroys the server as it's trying to account for hundreds or thousands of objects. Now, he does actually explain that they have solutions for all of these, which include the first one being moving the physics to a batch updating model from an asynchronous one, allowing them to scale the physics much better. Currently, they're only limited to 4 threads regardless of the cores on the client or the server. A level of detail updates for objects on the client from the server, so it doesn't update or, updates less frequency when far away, and unbinds an object from the network if it's too far away from the client's view. Plus object container streaming, which is sort of whole areas of the game are only streamed in when needed on the client, allowing for dramatically less objects, obviously. Currently it's in various stages of progress, but it's not something achievable in a week or two. Now, he does say that the optimizations they're working on will both help the client and server. Just not sending all the data to all the clients will be a big win. This relates to this range culling of objects that they've been working on. In addition, the physics is a massive win for the servers, as they have most cores available there, so 16 plus, and with a batch model you can scale to use all cores in a way that you can't with the asynchronized model. The goal is, he says, to have a steady 30 FPS on the servers. Now, in terms of your own performance, he does say that if you're getting a performance in the sub 10 to 15 FPS range, there is definitely something not right, especially if you have a quad-core CPU, 4 gig video card, and at least 16 gig of RAM. He has seen people reporting 5 FPS when others have with the same spec are getting around 25 to 30. This, he says, is likely a result of the game paging out to disk because of low memory, although sometimes they hear about this on machines that have 16 gig or even more, which needs to be investigated by them. PCs have a lot of advantages, obviously, but one of the downsides is the huge diversity of configurations, which make it hard to pinpoint the cause of some performance issues. Now, they are investing in additional telemetry, both on the servers and the clients, so that they can automatically detect when things aren't performing. This will hopefully determine some issues that are causing the abnormally low performance. But of course, this takes time, so he does ask for our patience. Now, he also addressed the release schedule. The release of 3.0, he says, is the first step in the strategy. He says they could have spent a few more weeks dialing in performance and bugs before going live after they return from the holiday break, but as most of the company won't be returning until the second week of January, this is because they worked deeper into 2017 than they did last year, they would not be going to live until the beginning of February, and considering for them that to hit the Q1 release schedule, they need to be going to Eva Cotti in the middle of February, which would just put them in the same situation as this year, where they ran late as they were focusing on the features versus dates. Going live with 3.0 allows them to merge back into their main development branch and continue the performance and optimization work, which will be a big part of the future releases as well, and deliver it in a solid testing for Q1 2018. So while it might be frustrating that there are some performance issues and bugs, 3.0 is a good step in the Star Citizen journey that will just get better and more polished as they go along. Anyway, it's great to see Chris Roberts directly addressing the performance and the timelines of Star Citizen. It's important that he especially keeps us informed of the current status and quashes the nerves and disbelief. I, for one, very happy that he has explained stuff, and I'm very excited for the performance improvements. That is definitely a must-need. The performance is pretty much the main thing holding me back personally from creating videos and so forth. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on this. Just a quick update with 3.0 and what's going on. Remember, we still have a Constellation giveaway happening now. The link is just below, and I will be soon announcing the Freelancer and $25 gift card winners. Next month, we have a couple more Connies, another Freelancer, another Cutlass, plus, not to mention, a Constellation Phoenix and a Banu Merchantman to give away. And over on Twitch, when I reach 200 subs, we have kindly been donated a Tumbrel Nova tank to give away as well. So big thank you to everyone who has helped me out. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow me here on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. And I shall see you next time.